Hi Mayo parents, Principal Garden here with another quick video update. I have lots to share. First, I want to talk about next week. We have our literacy parade. Can't wait. It's coming up on Thursday, October 31st, and all the different classes have been working on their costumes or hats or display boards that they will be wearing and sporting during the literacy parade. It will be Thursday at 2:15. If it rains, we have a rain date of Friday, November 1st at 2:15. Fingers crossed it's not going to rain. I do want to remind people I'm going to attach to this update a dismissal form, that we have a special dismissal form if you plan to take your child after the literacy parade. What will happen is we will do the parade. We're going to give away some books. We are going to also announce some of the winners of the Spellingthon fundraising. And then we will have students go back into the building. I will hold parents outside for a little bit. And then we will, if you are dismissing your child, we will have you come into the gym and your child will be brought to you to dismiss them from the gym. But so it'll be really important that you fill out that form on that day and send it in with your child so we know that you are bringing them home straight from the literacy parade. Also, parking is tight here. I feel good that I lived through the literacy parade once, so now I know what to picture and what to expect, and everybody comes. So we're going to block off so that you can't park behind the school, and obviously, around the circle, that's where the parade's going to be mostly happening and part of the parking lot. So we will, at some point, we will kind of have things blocked off. I encourage you to park in the neighborhoods across the street or next door and walk. Carpool if you can, but because parking will certainly be tight. So that's for the literacy parade, and I will have more information posted down below in this update. Speaking of the Spellethon and the announcements, I have been blown away already with the donations that have been coming in, the pledges. We still have until Tuesday, the 29th, where you can send in your money if you haven't already. We had a goal of $7,000. Pretty sure we're close to, if not already, having doubled that. So that's just amazing. And thank you for supporting this fundraiser. And it's going to get more technology and resources into your kids' hands. So thank you for that. Also, coming up, I will put I will write about this down below, but November 5th, 6th, and 7th, we have our hearing and vision screening happening. November 8th is a professional development day for the district, so there will be no school on that Friday. And also November 11th is Veterans Day, so we'll have no school on Monday. I'll be doing another bedtime story coming up on November 4th. That's a Monday at 7:30. So you will hopefully tune into that. Also on November 5th, report cards will be available. I'll be sending out more information as we get closer to that about how to access the report cards through PowerSchool. And I want to share that I'm super excited. We just got word today that we applied for a grant for our fifth graders to work with a writer in residence, and we got the grant. So that means that we have a Japanese storyteller who is going to come in for about 10 or 11 sessions to work with every single fifth grade classroom, and they're going to work on writing. Our title of it is Our Own Folktales. So she's going to work with them and work with the teachers, and it's very exciting that we got this grant to bring this into our school. I think it's going to be happening in December and January, where she'll be coming and doing some writing with our students. I also want to remind people that for drop-off, we've been having some issues so if you are dropping your child off in the morning, students are able to come into school at 8:45, and we have staff that are stationed downstairs to get kids and bring them in. And then that's from 8:45 to 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, the staff come in because they have to teach, so they come in the building. And if you're there after 9 o'clock, you need to bring your child back around to the front of the school, because if there's no adult there and we don't know that they've been dropped off, it's a safety concern. So if you arrive after 9 o'clock, just please pull into the front of the school and bring your child into the front office. Thank you for that. And one more thing, I sent a message out this morning. I appreciate the support. It's definitely been a sad week in Holden with the loss of Abby, a Dawson student, and the Dawson community is hosting a special event tonight, but they are really worried that it's going to be over capacity, and they don't want to have to shut the event down. So I know that lots of people were planning on going and showing their support, but they're asking that we really let the Dawson school community experience the event, and of course, if you have a direct connection to the Collins family and are planning to attend, you can certainly do that. But I know that they're just very worried about it being over capacity. So I know it's an unusual request that I'm actually telling people, please don't come. But there are other ways. I'm going to drop in more links here there's a GoFundMe page for the family, and there's also a fundraising page through Dana-Farber that the family has set up, and they would appreciate us supporting that organization. It certainly has been a week where I think as a staff for this building and for all of the Holden schools, where we just need to remember to appreciate and love extra on all of our loved ones, and that we're supporting Dawson's community through this tough time. So I appreciate all of the people that have reached out and asked how they can help. Right now, I think we can, I think the family knows that the whole community is here to support and help them through this tough time. Thank you, and I hope everybody has a great weekend, and I will hopefully see you next week for the Literacy Parade.